rad is this? Up against the hills, backdrop and everything. And I think it goes back over there. The dudes in the shop are really rad. It's worth, so far, it's worth making the trip out here. I'm only about a little less than an hour to get out here for me. Living in the Inland Empire has its ups and downs, but one of the ups is that I'm about an hour away from LA, an hour away from the mountains, hour away or so from San Diego, and also an hour away from Palm Springs, the low desert, and Victorville, which is the high desert. Nothing really is out there. But geez us, look at this area. Look at all of that, would you? During the winter, this gets ice packed. That's the San Jacinto Mountains right there. It gets a lot of snow up there, and it is beautiful. Palm Springs, California. This park I've never been to, and it is freaking sweet. Look at this. It's pretty mellow. That's a big radius, which is awesome for me. Got pool coping up in here, which I'll never be able to hit, but there it is. This bowl is pool coping. God, it is rad. Oh, check it out. There's a swimming pool. Oh, fun. Like the Olympics. Oh, that's cool. It's like a bank right here. One other awesome thing about this place already so far, at least it's kind of a coincidence, is I'm the only one here. Man, if you were good at grinds, this is your spot. A couple of ramps, little platform. Let's go hit it, huh? I left there and decided to go skate around town. Years ago, my wife and I came down here. It's a very artsy area. There's actually an art museum right over here. But down in here was all these like big statues of babies crawling around here. And it was so creepy. It was creepy as hell. And there was a bunch of them. And they're not here anymore. I don't even think that pickleball court was there yet, but they were all down here. Oh, there's one right there. There was a bunch of those. What the heck is that thing? Let's see if you recognize that. One of the most famous backsides ever. Recognize her? Marilyn Monroe. Supposedly it's her last day here. And they're actually going to have a little performance here to commemorate her existence. It's a cool area, this right here. It's kind of infamous, unofficially famous. If you're in a cool rock band, you can have some really rad pictures, cover pictures, you know. Some really good at graffiti around here. I don't know if there's the paid guys or not. Sometimes there's areas where they pay the guys to come out, or it's a known thing where they can go graffiti for free. legally. It's down there. Bunch of nothing. Alright, before I head home, I wanted to show you guys this house right here. I don't know if you guys recognize it, but it is one of the greatest entertainers of all history of music. It is the former honeymoon house of Elvis and Priscilla. It's here in Palm Springs, well known. I think they've remodeled it, but my wife and I took a tour. They opened it up for tours, the guy who owned it. And we took the tour, and I'll insert some pictures and some photos, or I'll insert some photos and video, but it was pretty fun. People that owned it hired a touring agency basically that gave the tour and let us go. It was like a museum, and they let us go throughout the house basically and gave us an explanation of all kinds of stuff. And it had this really cool kitchen where it had a big barbecue in the middle of it, and it had a bunch of burners. And they had this crazy mid-century thing where you could plug the mixing bowl in there and the blender, and nobody could figure out how to turn it on. So I tinkered around a little bit and read the little mid-century manual that was right there, and I figured it out. So I took advantage and sharpened my pocket knife. Got to hang out in the living room where they had the famous couch where it's a big round couch, and there's a guitar there because he was playing. There's a picture of him and Priscilla sitting on the couch, and I think he was some photos of him playing the guitar there and stuff. And this was his room right there. And they have a big pool in the back. And the lady, it was so hot when we came here, it was 115 degrees, and they were gonna let us, I joked around about jumping in the pool, and she's like, oh, go for it. And I kicked myself in the ass to this day for not just jumping in, because it was freaking hot. And why not? It's Elvis's pool, right? But it was also cool because around the corner, I think it was back around here or up in there was this orange tree that I picked up. There was a little tool, like an orange citrus picking tool that I grabbed it, and I was able to pluck off an orange from Elvis's house, and I had it at the house until it basically disintegrated, but I should have ate it. But they're totally like remodeling all these houses over here too. This is a very rich, gaudy area right here in Palm Springs. That house right there, constantly people here getting a look at Elvis's house, but they should. It's a beautiful area. Seems like there was a tennis court that was part of his property. Can't remember. But this is gonna be cool. Look at it, nice cool pool right there. There's some really rad architecture around here in Palm Springs. Some of these houses are just so cool. Like, that's pretty cool. Real I don't know if it's mid-century or whatever it is, but there it is. Thanks for watching. If you like what you see, subscribe to the channel. I'll come up with some more adventures, some more things to see here in Southern California, and we'll have some fun. Hit some skate parks and some other things. All right, have a good one. So remember when I told you it got to be 115 degrees out here? That house is metal. I can't believe it. I can't imagine how hot that thing gets midsummer out here. Reflection alone.